Hey guys, this is Dragon Rockstar here, and a lot of you guys have been requested for me to do a combo video of my 60-card Lightsworn Shaddoll deck. Now, when it comes to me in combos, or for my combo videos, obviously majority of you guys have been seeing it lately. What I do is, I'll shuffle the deck together and show decent hands, and depending on the hands will determine on how I can show you guys how the certain boards and fields and everything will be created. Also, sorry about missing last week of me uploading this video. I have been really incredibly busy, especially when it's Mother's Day week and all. I haven't got, capability of doing so much for the channel here. I'm hoping you guys are still understandable and still like my videos. Now, for instance, this deck will get a few updates. I am updating the deck as I speak, but I'm keeping it how it is for now to show you this amazing video. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm shuffling the deck as I speak, obviously. So I'm going to try to shuffle it a decent amount of times, and I'm going to cut it on video, because a lot of you guys question me on how I cut the deck. So I'm going to cut it on video, as you guys can see. So for the top 5, let's see. We drew 2 Lumminas, Cobra, Shaddoll Fusion, and then Ash Blossom, which is not the very best hand. Sometimes you end up drawing these type of hands. But say if you were, going, let's say we were going, second. Obviously my opponent special summons, blah blah blah. Say if you're going against Pendulums. Ash Blossom can stop them on their search power. And now, say if they had a Electromite on the board, boom, they wasted all their resources to get Electromite. Probably had a few more Pendulums than Pendulum Scale, probably passed. You'll draw. Not bad. Not the best, but it's not bad. First things first, you probably want to play Shaddoll Fusion. Let's get us some monsters on board. Let's get our hand real quick. We're going to place them right here on top of our goodies. You guys can still see the hand. We're going to send, let's send Wulf. We're going to send Wulf. And we're going to send, oof, this is a tough decision at some points. Let's send, actually let's not send Wulf. We have Lumminas in hand. Let's abuse the Lumminas. So let's send Raiden, and probably we'll send Shaddoll Beast. That way we can get some draw power here. Let's shuffle. Sorry about me shuffling a lot. I like to do that a whole lot just to make sure I get consistency. Then we're going to send both of these to the graveyard, and then we're going to special summon Construct. If you guys can see it right there. I think you guys can. Let's just scoot it down a little bit there. We're going to special summon Construct, and we're going to move our hand right here in this general area. We're going to move these guys. And I'm going to put a field center here. So we're going to put this right here. Put those away. For our hand, we still got the Luminas and stuff to abuse here. And we got Construct on the board. As well, we're getting 2 chain reactions with, let's show my graveyard a little bit here, if you guys can still see it. We got Beast and Raiden. So Raiden obviously stays in the grave, but we'll get Beast and then Construct's effect. So I'm going to activate Beast's effect to draw 1. That's not as bad. We drew Shaddoll Dragon. That's not bad. And then we're going to activate Construct to send Squamata. Squamata will be sent. And then you got Squamata's effect that will activate to send, let's send Falco. This might be a hurt situation or it might be a good situation. So we got Falco. We'll set Falco right here. And then we'll normal summon Lummina. Activate Lummina. We're going to ditch the Lummina. Special summon Lummina. We're going to ditch Cobra to special summon Raiden. We're going to activate Raiden's ability. Mill 1. Mill 2. Mill the cold Scorpios. That's not bad. It doesn't really matter what you mill at certain points. And then what I'll tend to do is I'll stop from right there for a second and I'm going to play the Pot of Desires, or if any source of draw power card I have. We'll banish 10. So, for instance, we're going to go right here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then these would be the 2 cards we draw. If my opponent didn't have Ash, obviously. Most often, they pretty much do hit the Desires. If you guys are curious of what we banished, I'm going to check it first. It's not as bad. This is what we banished, if you guys can see. We banished our only Chaos Dragon Levianeer. We banished a couple solar recharges, which is actually kind of bad. And we'll banish one of our charges, but it's not as bad. Let's see what we drew. This might be bad, it might be good. Ooh, we drew 2 good cards. Not really. We drew the other solar recharge. If we had a Lightsworn, that'd be very useful right now. But we did mill, or I mean, we did draw the Wyverbuster, so we're going to special summon Wyverbuster, just banish this Scorpio. Then we're going to link summon with Lummina, Construct, and Wyverbuster. We'll special summon, let's get these guys in the graveyard. Then we're going to special summon out Curious. Now, here comes the big chains. Construct first, Wyverbuster next, and then Curious next. Construct allows us to add any Shaddoll spell or trap card from our graveyard to our hand, so we're adding Shaddoll Fusion. We already activated this turn, so we can't really activate it again. Then we'll get Wyverbuster's effect to search, to add Collapserpent. Then we'll get Curious's effect to send. So we're probably going to send, my guess is probably, let's see, what's in our graveyard real quick. Let me see what's in our graveyard. Well, for instance, we're not going to send Block Dragon, because that might be a bad thing right now. We're probably going to send, if we send Felis, it's probably going to, it's going to give us another level 4, which I pretty much don't want right now. I say we're probably going to send Damage Juggler. Let's send Damage Juggler. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. We're going to activate Damage Juggler's effect. Banish. Well, first, excuse me, I'm a little bit lightheaded today. Curious effect will activate afterwards. So we're going to mill top 3. Mill 1. Mill 2, mill 3, we mill Goblindbergh, Charge, and Goblindbergh, which is not bad. Then we're going to activate Damage Juggler, Banish to search out Hat Tricker, get Hat Tricker to our hand. Then I'm going to special summon Hat Tricker, and I'm going to special summon Collapserpent by banishing the Wyverbuster from the graveyard. Now, we have a lot of monsters on board. What I tend to do is I'll link up a lot just to get Sayuja on board and get me a monster in the grave. Get Curious in the grave. I'm going to get rid of all these 3. Curious, Hat Tricker, Collapserpent, and Lummina. Now, those of you that's probably checked out the deck profiles, we only run 2 of each, so Collapserpent wouldn't really go off. But what I'm link summoning for is, because we need 3 down arrows, so I'm special summoning out Sayuja Scoldred. Sayuja Scoldred's effect. Draw. Hold on, first before we draw, let's see what we send. Okay, I just need to double check. We'll draw 1, draw 2, draw 3, draw 4. Oh man. We drew mainly our Shaddoll engines. It's not as powerful, and that's not the best. Ay, ay, ay. Oh boy, that's bad. That's really bad. At certain points, that's bad. We get to put back 3, so I would probably put back one of the Shaddoll Fusions, Shaddoll Fusion, and we're gonna put back. Let's put back Squamata. We don't need Squamata right now. Put those back on the bottom. Activate Global's effect. Special by mill one. What we mill? Oh, we mill Felis. That's good. That's good. That's really good. My personal opinion right now, I'm probably gonna overlay both Raiden and Felis for obviously her homegirl Minerva. You can get Minerva's ability. Mill 1, 2, and oh boy, hold on. Misfired. We're gonna mill 1, we're gonna mill 2, and we're gonna mill 3, which is not the best, but we get a Wulf on board. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Shaddoll Fusion, we're gonna play. Fusing both Hedgehog and Shaddoll Falco. We're gonna special summon out Shaddoll Winda. Sorry about this, guys. Will collapse. Catastrophe over here. A lot of the cards are starting to get kind of stuck over here where I have a lot of all my cards at right now. It's not the best board. We'll have some monsters on the board. We have somewhat abilities. Obviously, we can only special summon once, so what I'm going to do is probably link with both of these for a security dragon, which would be my only special summon of the turn because of Shaddoll Winda. Like I said, it's not the best board in the game, but we do have some. We have a stopper. We have a way to bounce back one of my opponent's monsters if they do summon, and we have the capability of get rid of cards if we, if Minerva dies. But for the top 3, we will end up milling our Blacklisted Soldier on Void Beginnings, which is not going to be bad. But we do get the Wulf, which is pretty bad or pretty good if Minerva does get destroyed. So, like I said, it's not the best board, but it's pretty okay. We're going to do another test hand, and we're going to play it through. I'm probably going to do about 4 or 5 test hands to show that this deck has capabilities. You will be drawing a few dead cards in the deck because we do play a lot of one-ofs. There will be times where certain consistency issues will occur because due to the fact of the ratios in my hands. I am working on trying to figure out different ratios and different consistency issues. I am working with the deck. You guys gotta give me time. I am having a hard time with Yu-Gi-Oh! At this moment, but for right now, I think the deck how I have it is pretty well thought out. There will be times where I'm going to end up running 3 Collapserpents and 2 Wyverbusters, or 3 Wyverbusters and 1 Collapserpent, or 2 Collapserpents. I'm actually tempted on running that ratio due to the fact this deck does run a lot more darks than lights, in my personal opinion. The Shaddoll engine might be boosted up a little bit, and other things of that nature, so yeah. Let me cut real quick. There we go. Then we're going to draw the top 5. 1, pretty good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. That's okay, but that is pretty powerful in certain perspectives. For instance, what I mean by that is that you did draw the first start is the Predaplant engine. So the Predaplant engine can go on for your very first turn. So say if we wanted to go first, we could probably make a pretty much a decent board. So we're going to roll summon the Scorpio. We're going to activate the Scorpio's effect. We're going to ditch our Giant Rex. Scorpio will allow us to special summon. So we're going to special summon now. So obviously our homeboy Cobra. Even though he's the brick of the deck, but he's still pretty powerful of a card. If I can find him real quick. There he is. Special summon Cobra. Cobra's ability will activate. giving us our Brilliant Fusion to our hand, which is not bad. So far, so good. Brilliant Fusion will play. Brilliant Fusion's ability will activate, allowing us to send both 2 monsters to the graveyard. Our normal routine is always sending Damage Juggler. We're sending our Damage Juggler, and we're sending our... wherever he is, there he is. We're sending our Garnet. We'll shuffle, obviously. We're going to send him to the graveyard here. We'll put that over here. We're going to special summon our Seraphonite. Those of you who are probably wondering, I did get the newest version of Seraphonite, or my variant of Seraphonite for God's sake. I did get my hands on a DT dual terminal Seraphonite, so yeah. Special summon Seraphonite here. We're going to activate Damage Juggler's ability. We're going to move it out of the way. We're going to search out. Now we have 4 monsters on board, so it's kind of pointless right now to search out Hat Tricker at this point. So we're going to search out Trick Clown, because we can get Trick Clown's ability to stop the capability of, you know, Sayuja getting negated. So Seraphonite's going to additionally norm summon the Trick Clown. And we're going to link all 4. So, like I was saying, Trick Clown will chain block Sayuja Scoldred's capability, or ability to be exact, because Trick Clown will special summon first before Sayuja Scoldred's ability will activate. So now we get Sayuja Scoldred's ability after Trick Clown officially activates. So we get to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you guys can't see that, I'll bring it up a little closer here. We did drew a Gigantes, Black Cloud Soldier, Envoy the Beginning, Collapserpent, and a Wulf. So we're going to put back our Wulf, because we don't need that in our hand right now. Shaddoll Beast's effect won't really activate completely right, and I would probably say we're going to return our Lummina, because we don't need Lummina as we speak right now. Put that at the bottom of our deck here. Doesn't matter what order you want to put them, you can put them in any order. It's just depending on you. What we're going to do is we're going to activate Sayuja Scoldred's ability to special summon Raiden. We're going to activate Raiden's ability to send top 2. So mill 1, mill 2. We send Squamata, Shaddoll Fusion, Squamata's ability. We're going to send our beast that we put on the bottom of our deck. We need more draw power for right now, so let's see what we can get. Hopefully it's not like our only one of, which is like Ghost Topicus, because we already have Giant Rex gone. So I'm hoping it's not that. So let's like I said, I'm always going to cut on screen. Then we're going to draw, Solar Recharge, which is kind of bad. I didn't want that, but hey, it works. We're going to do Gigantes effect. We're going to special summon it. The reason we're going to special summon Gigantes is because we're going to banish out our Giant Rex from our graveyard, and Giant Rex will special summon, making him a 23 beat stick, which we don't really care right now. What we're going to do is we're going to activate Collapserpent. Wait, do we even have a light in our grave? I don't think we do. No, we do not. Never mind. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I'm a little lightheaded, so I'm a little bit tired, but we'll see what we can do here. Right now, we do have 3 Earths, but I don't want to use Sayuja right now at all this. So what we're going to do is we're going to special summon out Minerva. But we're not going to use Raiden, because we want to keep Raiden on the board. We're going to use them 2. We're going to special summon out Minerva. Minerva's ability to ditch out Gigantes to mill the top 3 cards of our deck. So 1, 2, 3. We do mill a Wulf, so we do get 1 draw, but Wulf effect will special summon. And Minerva's ability will activate, allowing us to get 1 draw. And we drew the 1 beast card of the deck. Chaos Dragon Levianeer. And now we have 3 different type of monsters on the board, so I'm going to link all three, and they all have the same attribute: Beast Warrior, Warrior, and Fairy. We don't need Minerva really on the board right now, so technically I don't really care if she gets used. Then we're going to get Curious's ability to send. So right now I'm going to send out Felis. And Felis's effect will obviously special summon. Personally, I would like to send, we probably should, let's not send Felis actually. We're going to send one other monster. Because a lot of you guys are probably going to question what's the point of this certain engine being in here if it doesn't get used or anything like that. We're going to send Black Dragon. Shuffle. Cut. And then the top 3 cards will be milled. 1, 2, 3. That's actually not bad. We mill Globolt, Shaddoll Falco, and Goblindbergh. We're going to get Shaddoll Falco's effective resolve off. We're putting it set over here because we don't need it right now. We're actually going to activate Black Dragon's ability to special summon in defense mode by banishing Goblindbergh because it's useless right now. The Gigantes and the Garnet. We're going to banish all 3 of those. Let's get rid of those off our boards. We're going to get rid of those, period. Then we're going to special summon Collapserpent by banishing, let's say, we're not going to banish that one. We're going to banish the Trickon because it's not needed. He's now useless in the grave, so it's kind of pointless to have right now. And then we're going to link with these 2. If you guys see. We'll get Black Dragon's ability after we special summon. What I'm doing is I'm special summoning, oof, it's a tough decision. What do I want to special summon? We're going to special summon Proxy Dragon. Right here. Then we get Black Dragon's ability as well. Yeah, we only get Black Dragon's ability. We'll add both. Gigantes. And, the other Gigantes. We get both Gigantes to our hand. We shuffle. So, yep. Both of those get added to our hands. Now we do get to do a little bit more shenanigans. I'm going to activate Globolt's effect in the grave. Special. So I mill 1. So what we mill? We mill Ash. I don't really care about Ash right now. We're going to synchro both Giant Rex and Globolt. No, I always go for my main deck. I'm always to that point. We're going to special summon out Materia Beast. We're going to activate Gigantes special by banishing out. Let's banishing out that Globolt. We're going to get rid of that Globolt. We don't need it right now. We're going to overlay these 2. We're going to overlay for, here's our newest addition to the extra deck, because it changed a little bit. We're going to special summon a Beast Dweller. Then, personally, we didn't draw Shaddoll Fusion, or Shaddoll Fusion to be exact, so a lot of combos we could have played off a little bit differently. What we could do is due to the fact we have additional monsters in different locations, we could make up a lot more. But in consistency issues, we do have backup plans for like Black Soldier and Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Personally, I probably would just special summon the one of the 2 monsters here. I'm personally probably going to summon out Chaos Dragon Levianeer because we are going first. So this board is not as bad. So I would special summon Chaos Dragon Levianeer by banishing, let's see. We'll probably banish. We'll banish only dark monsters so we could shuffle one of my opponent's cards right back into their hand. And we banish 1, 2, 3 darks, you know, originals. We'll get rid of these guys, we don't need them in the graveyard. So we'll banish those 3. Special Summon Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Chaos Dragon Levianeer will allow me to shuffle one of my opponent's cards in their hands back into their deck. So we do also have backup plans and other ways to play. Abyss Dweller will stop my opponent from getting stuff to go on in their graveyards. And Interior Beast will basically negate any spell or trap card, or I mean, just spell cards, that they try to activate. Proxy Dragon will protect our board, and specifically not against raw Spear Mode or Kaijus. We can't protect our board because of that, but it will protect our boards from getting like nuked or destroyed. And then we have a 33 beat stick on the board as well as a 28 beat stick. Interior Beast doesn't gang anything out of this, but he is a strong monster. And then we still have Shaddoll Falco. If we had El Shaddoll Fusion on our, if we had El Shaddoll Fusion in our hand, sorry about that, we could have fused with both El Shaddoll Falco and Chaos Dragon Levianeer, and Special Summon El Shaddoll Winda, which will prevent our opponent from actually able to, how would I say this, special summon. So it helps us out a whole lot more right there, because we will prevent our opponent from activating spells, anything in the graveyard, and we could have prevented our opponent from only allowing them to special summon once per turn. So it's a pretty decent way to slow down our opponent. So that's this hand, which pretty much made us this board. And we went first, so we had the capability of going for this. And I'm assuming our opponent didn't drew a hand trap for that turn. You guys are wondering, we didn't use as much of the deck as I thought we would, because personally, this is all the stuff we had banished, which is a lot of cards to be exact, but we still went through a lot. I would say the deck is, we went through a decent amount of our deck for that one board, which is actually what you're supposed to be doing. But yeah, so let's go ahead. Like I said, we're gonna do 3 more of this. Or we're gonna do 1 more actually. I don't want our videos here to get a little longer, so we're gonna do one more test stand. I'm gonna show you off from there, and we're gonna see what happens here. So, like I said, I'm always gonna cut the board right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which really isn't the best hand I've ever seen, but it's a decent hand. Say if we were go second, we'll draw Felis, which is not really as bad as I thought it would be. We're probably gonna play charge. Obviously, it's the only play. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's bad. That's real hard right here. We're gonna go for Raiden. This might not be the best hand here. We do get Shaddoll Hedgehog's effect, which allows us to send, I believe it's this Shaddoll, 1 Shaddoll monster from our deck to you can add, if this card's sent from a card effect, yes it was. So we get to add a monster, yay! So let's see, what monster do we really want right now? We'll probably go for a Squamata, which makes our hand pretty hefty right here. Right now, we're going to have to pray and hope for the best, because our first 2 hands were pretty well. Right now, we're probably going to have a little difficulty time here. Like I said, we're probably going to normal summon our Raiden, activate Raiden's ability, mill 1, mill 2. Them 2 wasn't the best, but we do get Wulf's ability to special summon, so we're going to special summon them. We're probably going to overlay the Raiden and the Wulf, because so far we're not having a decent amount of cards pretty well. So we're going to get Minerva out on the board, and then we're going to activate Minerva. We're not getting our pluses here, boys. And girls, the ones that are watching this. We're not getting really decent mills out of all this, and we don't get no draws out of that. So we're probably going to do, let's just special some Collapserpent. We're going to banish our only Raiden. special summon Collapserpent here. We don't have a lot of darks in our graveyard. We don't have a lot to work with right now. So say this is all you can do, which is okay of a board. You have ability to get something back to your hand, and you got Minerva to get you more mills. So say if your opponent does get rid of Minerva or some sort, or say if they pass turn, you'll draw a Brilliant Fusion, which is actually not bad, but it's not the greatest. So let's go ahead and play it off like that. Let's normal summon Squamata. We do have 3 monsters on board, but we can't really do much right now but activate Minerva's ability. Mill 1, Mill 2, Mill 3. We can get the other Wulf's ability. Ain't that a sucker? And we can also get a draw. So let's get a draw. Oh, we drew Ash. That would have been handy at the very first hand. Now we have 4 monsters on board, so we can do a few link shenanigans. So let's link with all 4. Like I said, say if your opponent didn't really get rid of anything off your board, so that's where we're playing as the Disruption right here. So hopefully you guys can see what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to show you that there's ways around certain boards or certain hands, even though there's some bad problems and situations. Sorry, I was playing Collapserpent's ability, because as soon as Sayuja Skuldread enters the board, you activate Collapserpent, and you activate, no, you just get to activate Collapserpent's ability. Collapserpent allows you to add Wyverbuster, and then Sayuja's ability will activate, allowing you to draw 4. Draw 1, draw 2, draw 3, and draw 4. Wow! That's beautiful. Now, we're not going to need the Ash Blossom. We're not going to need the Felis. And we're not going to need that Cobra. So we can throw all those away. Put them on the bottom of our deck, out of the way, in any order. Doesn't matter what order you guys put them in. Then we're going to play off. So, for instance, we're probably going to play the Brilliant Fusion. So let's scoop up our hand a little bit right here. Play the Brilliant Fusion. Try and make it where you guys can still see the hand. Hopefully you guys can still see it right there. We're going to play Brilliant Fusion here. Try and make it where you guys... It's kind of hard making my screen like that. So let's send off... We can find our Garnet. Here's our Garnet. And this time we're just going to send Damage Juggler. We don't need anything else right now in the grave. Send those to the grave. Actually, no. We're going to... Don't send Damage Juggler. I realized that we milled... We're going to send for Wulf. Sorry, guys. Mishap. Wulf will... Ability will special. We get our Seraphonite, so I'm going to special summon him here, actually. There, there, and there. Then, what I'm going to do is play Shaddoll Fusion. Fusing Trick Clown and Beast. For, Construct. Special summon Construct there. Trick Clown's ability will activate. Special. Beast's effect allows us to activate, so we're gonna draw. We drew Black Closer Soldier on by the beginning. That's pretty powerful right there on itself. Then we get Construct's ability to send any Shaddoll spell, trap, or monster card to the graveyard. Sending out Shaddoll Fusion. Shuffle. There we go, get that out the way. And then we're going to fuse both, or we're going to use both Beast, Trick Clown, and Construct. We're going to link with all 3, get them out of our ways. We get Construct's ability, giving us Shaddoll Fusion to the hand. Curious, hello to the board. Curious's ability, we're going to send Block Dragon to the graveyard. Shuffle, then we're going to mill our 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, we milled all our Raidens. That's kind of messed up, but okay. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. We did have Monster Reborn in our hand, which can help. I'm assuming we did not normal summon with Seraphonite's ability, so we could probably just normal summon the Hat Tricker for the fun of it. We're going to activate Block Dragon's ability. Banish 3 Earths. So we're going to banish both Garnet, Hat Tricker, and Gigantes from all the graveyard. Get rid of those. Then we're going to special summon Black Dragon. We're going to link with both Seraphonite and Black Dragon to special summon out Proxy Dragon. We get Black Dragon's ability, add both Gigantes and Gigantes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link with both Hat Tricker and Curious to special summon out Boilord Dragon. Now the reason why I'm summoning him, let's actually summon him all over here. Because we still got a lot of monsters to abuse here, and we still got a lot of abilities to go off here. What I'm going to do is going to special summon Gigantes by banishing out, let's just banish the Hat Tricker. Special summon the other Gigantes by banishing out, let's just say screw it, banish the Seraphonite, get rid of it. Special Wyverbuster by banishing let's just banish any dark monster we find. Probably gonna banish the Collapserpent. Then we're gonna probably overlay both of these, or let's overlay this Gigantes and Wyverbuster to summon out. Actually, no. We're going to overlay these two. Sorry, guys. We're going to overlay them two for Abyss Dweller. Then I'm going to play the monster reborn. We're going to special summon out Raiden. We're going to synchro with these two for our Boilord Savage Dragon, and then Boilord Savage Dragon's ability will activate, giving us Curious to be linked to. Then I'm going to special summon out. We need to make one more instance where we need to get a free board or a free monster off the board. That way we can get a fusion off real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link with these two. Hear me out on this, guys. We're going to special summon our security dragon right over here. And then we're going to special summon Chaos Dragon Levianeer by banishing, let's banish the Boilord Dragon, our Squamata, and our what do I want to do? Hold on, we're not going to do that. We're going to banish, we're not going to banish those. We're going to banish Raiden, Trick Clown. We don't need these right now. We're going to banish all, or we're going to banish one Raiden, one Trick Clown, and we're probably going to banish, sorry guys. Yeah, let's banish the Proxy Dragon. We don't need that on the grave. Special summon Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Chaos Dragon Levianeer's ability will allow us to special summon Squamata. Then we're going to fuse by using El Shaddoll Window. We're going to fuse both of them for El Shaddoll. Yeah, we're going to fuse them for El Shaddoll Window, and we're going to pass. We went through a lot. Yes, I understand. We also have Lackluster Soldier on board at the beginning. That would be our backup play right now, just in case our opponent can get rid of this board. We have Abyss Dweller to prevent our opponent from activating anything in the grave. We have Window that basically says you can only special summon once. We have Boilord Savage that can negate pretty much almost anything except Kaijus and Raw Spear Mode always. And we have Security Dragon to return anything we don't want on the board. That's pretty good of a board, and that's pretty much all I can really show you here. As you guys can see, the consistency with the deck and how it rolls is pretty well thought out. There's certain times where certain hands or boards or, you know, there's going to be times where you have certain hands that you're probably not going to like, or you're going to have times where you're probably going to end up with a Minerva, and that's pretty much it. There's been times that's actually probably happened. I will be leaving a deck list in the description below, so I hope you guys do enjoy that. I am also going to update the deck because there's a few things that I want to change in the deck. There's a few techniques I want to try. There's a few card effects that need to be changed. Like, I mean, there's a few cards in the main deck that needs to be changed, and there's a few cards in the extra deck that needs to be changed. There's a few cards in the side deck that is needing to be changed as well, because we're in a new format. And Twin Twisters, Cosmic Cyclones, MSTs, Galaxy Cyclones. All these cards would be very useful in this format against certain cards. For this deck specifically, we can try out Galaxy Cyclone, because I think it'll pretty much work out pretty well, as well as Cosmic Cyclone and Twin Twisters. I'm going to test those out, see how well each one works. So yeah, and there's a few other techniques that I want to try in the deck. The Lightsworn ratio and the Shaddoll ratio might be changed, might not, depending on consistency of how the deck works. But overall, the deck works out pretty well. I hope you guys do enjoy these combos, how I teach you guys how to play throughout the deck. Like I said in the beginning of the video, what I do is I do it based on what I draw and what I have in my hands. I do it based on what I can do. A lot of other Yu-Gi YouTubers or Yu-Gi-Oh YouTubers tend to know what combos they do. Me, I'm more of the guy that determines on what it's in my hand at the time of the certain game. So, and it also depends on the matchup I'm going against. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Like I said, it is more of a showing, not more of anything else. And I will be leaving a list in the description below to show you guys what's in the deck currently right now. And I will be also uploading another video during this week to show you guys what has changed, what has not changed. And also, I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and I hope you guys are ready for the face reveal that's going to happen towards the end of the year. But let me know down in the comments below. If you guys like this video, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys do want to see more videos like this, like always. And like always, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Dragon Rockstar is signing out.